The world is filled with mysteries, enigmas so profound that even after centuries of investigation, science and history still have no answers. From ancient ruins to cosmic signals, there are countless puzzles that continue to baffle humanity. In this video, we're diving into 6 of the greatest unsolved mysteries, cases that challenge our understanding of the past, the universe, and even ourselves. Let's begin with the first mystery: the pyramids around the world. Across continents and cultures, civilizations separated by thousands of miles and years all built pyramids, monumental structures that still inspire awe today. The most famous, of course, is the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. Built more than 4,500 years ago, it's made of millions of limestone blocks, each weighing several tons. The precision with which these stones were cut, transported, and assembled, without the aid of modern machinery, remains one of history's greatest engineering puzzles. But Egypt isn't alone. There are massive pyramids in Sudan, mysterious, stepped pyramids in Central and South America, and even ancient pyramid-like structures in Indonesia and China. How did so many different societies, with no known contact, develop such similar architectural feats? Some researchers suggest a lost global civilization, while others point to convergent evolution in design. Recent discoveries like hidden chambers inside the Great Pyramid and unexplained artifacts beneath pyramid complexes only deepen the mystery. Despite decades of study, we still don't fully understand how or why these structures were built, what secrets they may still hold, or what truly inspired such a universal obsession with the pyramid shape. The mystery of the pyramids remains one of humanity's most enduring enigmas. The mystery of the pyramids goes far beyond their sheer size and age. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for example, is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points: north, south, east, and west. An astronomical precision that would be difficult to achieve even with today's technology. Some researchers have noted that the dimensions of the pyramid encode mathematical constants like pi and the golden ratio, leading to speculation that the ancient Egyptians possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. But the enigma isn't limited to Egypt. In Central America, the Maya and Aztec built towering step pyramids, such as the Pyramid of the Sun at Teotihuacan and the Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza, which also display precise astronomical alignments. In Indonesia, the site of Gunung Padang features a massive terraced pyramid that some geologists believe could be over 10,000 years old, potentially rewriting the timeline of human civilization. Adding to the intrigue, recent technology like ground-penetrating radar and muon tomography has revealed hidden chambers and tunnels beneath several pyramid sites, suggesting there may be secrets still waiting to be uncovered. Despite centuries of exploration, no one can fully explain how ancient builders transported and lifted such enormous stones, or why so many cultures, separated by oceans and millennia, chose the pyramid form for their most sacred monuments. The similarities, the unanswered questions, and the possibility of lost knowledge or forgotten civilizations all combine to make the pyramids one of the greatest unsolved mysteries on Earth. Let's move on to the second mystery, one that blends ancient history, faith, and the limits of human exploration: biblical locations lost to time. Throughout the Bible, there are references to places of immense significance, sites like the Garden of Eden, the Tower of Babel, the true Mount Sinai, and the lost city of Enoch. Despite centuries of searching by explorers, archaeologists, and theologians, the exact locations of these places remain unknown, fueling endless speculation and debate. Take the Garden of Eden, described in Genesis as a paradise where humanity began. The Bible gives clues, mentioning 4 rivers, including the Tigris and Euphrates, but no one has ever found a place that matches the description. Some believe Eden is a real, physical location now hidden or destroyed, while others think it's a metaphor for a lost state of innocence. The Tower of Babel, said to have reached the heavens, is another enduring enigma. Was it a real structure, perhaps inspired by the ziggurats of ancient Mesopotamia? Or is it a symbolic story about human ambition, and the origin of different languages. Archaeologists have uncovered massive ruins in Iraq that some link to Babel, but no definitive evidence has ever been found. Other sites, like the true Mount Sinai where Moses received the Ten Commandments, or the location of Noah's Ark after the flood, have inspired countless expeditions and even claims of discovery. Yet the mysteries remain unsolved. Are these places lost forever, waiting to be rediscovered, or are they destined to remain mysteries, challenging our understanding of both history and faith? Let's move on to the third mystery, one that has baffled linguists, historians, and cryptographers for over a century. The Voynich manuscript, discovered in 1912 by rare book dealer Wilfrid Voynich. The Voynich manuscript is a lavishly illustrated, handwritten book that dates back to the early 15th century. What makes it so mysterious? The entire text is written in an unknown script and language that no one has ever been able to decipher. Despite the best efforts of expert code breakers, linguists, and even artificial intelligence, the manuscript's meaning remains a complete enigma. The pages are filled with bizarre, otherworldly illustrations, strange plants that don't match any known species, astronomical diagrams, mysterious bathing rituals, and intricate geometric patterns. Some theories suggest it's a lost alchemical treatise, a coded medical manual, or even an elaborate hoax. Others have speculated that it could be written in a lost language, or even be the work of an alien civilization. Every few years, new claims of a breakthrough in deciphering the text make headlines, but so far, none have stood up to scrutiny. The Voynich manuscript continues to defy explanation, standing as one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, a book that guards its secrets as closely as ever. What makes the Voynich manuscript even more intriguing is the sheer amount of effort that has gone into trying to crack its code. During World War II, some of the world's top cryptanalysts, who successfully broke the Nazis' Enigma code, tried and failed to decipher the Voynich's writing. In recent years, computer algorithms and artificial intelligence have been unleashed on the text, but the results have only deepened the mystery, with some experts now believing the manuscript might be written in a constructed language or an extremely sophisticated cipher. The illustrations add another layer of confusion. Some plants seem to be composites of different species, while others are entirely unrecognizable. The manuscript also contains what appear to be astronomical charts, but they don't match any known constellations. There are pages filled with naked women bathing in strange green pools connected by elaborate plumbing, leading some to speculate about lost medical knowledge or ancient fertility rituals. Despite its age and the countless hours spent studying it, the Voynich manuscript has never been linked definitively to any known author, culture, or purpose. Is it a lost work of genius, a medieval prank, or something else entirely? The manuscript continues to attract researchers, code breakers, and dreamers from around the world, all hoping to be the one to finally unlock its secrets. Let's move on to the fourth mystery, one that reaches far beyond our planet and into the depths of space. The WOW. Signal on August 15, 1977, astronomer Jerry Amon was scanning the skies with Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope when he detected a powerful, 72-second radio burst coming from the constellation Sagittarius. The signal was so unusual and so strong that Amon circled it on the computer printout and wrote "Wow" in red ink, giving the mystery its now famous name. What made the WOW signal so extraordinary was its intensity and the fact that it matched the expected signature of a signal from an intelligent extraterrestrial source. It didn't resemble any known natural or human-made phenomenon. For decades, scientists have tried to find a natural explanation, comets, satellites, or even secret military transmissions, but none fit the data. Despite numerous attempts, the WOW signal has never been detected again. No follow-up observations have captured anything similar from the same region of space. Was it a message from another civilization, a one-time cosmic anomaly, or something else entirely? To this day, the WOW Signal remains one of the most tantalizing and unexplained events in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The WOW. Signal has inspired decades of debate and speculation among astronomers, skeptics, and UFO enthusiasts alike. Its frequency, 1420 MHz, is significant because it corresponds to the natural emission frequency of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Many researchers believe that if an intelligent civilization were to send a signal across the cosmos, hydrogen's frequency would be a logical choice, making the WOW signal even more intriguing. Over the years, countless theories have been proposed. Some suggest it was a rare, natural cosmic event that just happened to mimic an artificial signal. Others think it could have been a stray transmission from an Earth satellite or an aircraft, though no evidence has ever supported these hypotheses. In 2017, a new theory proposed that the signal might have originated from a passing comet, but this explanation has also faced criticism and skepticism within the scientific community. What's most mysterious is that, despite repeated scans of the same region of space using more advanced technology than ever before, the WOW signal has never been repeated. For many, this raises the tantalizing possibility that it was a genuine message from an intelligent source, a cosmic hello that we just happened to catch by chance. The WOW signal remains a symbol of both the possibilities and the limits of our search for extraterrestrial life. It's a reminder that the universe is vast, mysterious, and still full of surprises. Let's move on to the fifth mystery, one that stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring power of ancient cultures. The mystery of Easter Island and the Moai statues. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, is one of the most remote inhabited islands on Earth. Scattered across its windswept landscape are nearly 900 massive stone statues known as Moai, some weighing over 80 tons and standing up to 10 meters tall. These iconic figures, with their oversized heads and solemn expressions, have fascinated explorers and researchers for centuries. The greatest mystery is how the ancient Rapa Nui people, with limited resources and no advanced technology, managed to carve, transport, and erect these colossal statues. Theories abound. Some believe the Moai were moved using wooden sledges or rolling logs, while others suggest ingenious methods involving ropes and manpower. Recent experiments have shown it's possible to walk the statues upright using coordinated teams and ropes, but the exact techniques remain debated. There's also the question of why the Moai were built. Were they representations of ancestors, spiritual guardians, or symbols of power and status? And what caused the sudden halt in their construction and the collapse of Rapa Nui society? Some point to deforestation, resource depletion, or even outside contact as possible explanations, but no theory fully solves the riddle. Easter Island's Moai remain silent witnesses to a lost chapter of human history, a mystery that continues to inspire awe and curiosity. The mystery of the Moai statues only deepens the more we learn about them. Located over 2,000 miles off the coast of Chile, Easter Island, Rapa Nui, is home to nearly 900 Moai, carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 13th and 15th centuries. These statues range from 4 to almost 10 meters tall, with some unfinished giants that would have stood over 20 meters high and weighed up to 75 tons. The construction process was incredibly complex. The Moai were carved from single blocks of volcanic tuff, mainly at the Rano Raraku quarry. Once sculpted, the greatest challenge remained: transporting these massive figures across rugged terrain to stone platforms called ahu along the island's coastline. Several theories attempt to explain how this was accomplished. One of the most popular is the walking theory, which suggests the statues were rocked upright and walked forward using ropes, while other hypotheses propose the use of wooden sledges and rollers to drag the statues horizontally. The purpose of the Moai is also shrouded in mystery. It's widely believed they represented important ancestors, serving as spiritual guardians and symbols of power for the island's clans. Most Moai face inland, as if watching over the villages, while a few face the sea. Many were left unfinished or toppled, likely due to tribal conflict and the ecological collapse that struck the island, driven by deforestation and overuse of resources. Even with modern archaeological advances and experiments showing it's possible to move replicas of the moai with small teams and ropes, there's still no consensus on how the largest statues were actually transported and erected. The mystery of Easter Island's moai remains one of the greatest enigmas of human engineering and culture, continuing to intrigue researchers and visitors from around the world. Let's move on to the sixth and final mystery, a story of hidden treasure, ingenious engineering, and centuries of unanswered questions. The money pit of Oak Island, off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, lies Oak Island, a small, unassuming island that has captivated treasure hunters and mystery seekers for over 200 years. It all began in 1795, when a teenager named Daniel McGinnis discovered a strange depression in the ground and, with friends, began to dig. What they found was astonishing. A shaft lined with oak platforms at regular intervals, suggesting a man-made construction designed to conceal something valuable. As excavations continued over the years, diggers encountered a series of elaborate booby traps, layers of logs, coconut fiber, and even flood tunnels engineered to fill the pit with water whenever anyone got too close to the bottom. Each new attempt to reach the supposed treasure has been met with disaster, flooding, or collapse. Over 2 centuries, countless expeditions have tried and failed to solve the riddle of the money pit, spending fortunes and, in some cases, even losing their lives. Theories about what lies at the bottom of the pit are as varied as they are wild. Pirate treasure, the lost jewels of Marie Antoinette, Shakespearean manuscripts, or even the Holy Grail. Despite the use of modern technology, drilling, sonar, and heavy machinery, no one has ever definitively uncovered the pit's secrets. The Oak Island Money Pit remains one of the world's most enduring unsolved mysteries, a tantalizing puzzle that continues to defy explanation and lure adventurers from around the globe. Over the years, the Oak Island Money Pit has become the center of one of the world's longest-running treasure hunts, inspiring books, documentaries, and even a hit television series. What makes the mystery so compelling is not just the promise of treasure, but the sheer ingenuity of the pit's construction. Excavators have discovered layers of charcoal, putty, and coconut fiber, materials not native to Nova Scotia, suggesting that whoever built the pit had both resources and knowledge far beyond what would be expected for the region and era. Flood tunnels, branching out from the nearby ocean, were engineered to fill the shaft with water as soon as diggers reached a certain depth. Attempts to block or divert these tunnels have failed time and again, leading some to believe the pit was designed to be impossible to conquer. Over the centuries, tantalizing clues have been found: mysterious inscribed stones, fragments of gold, chain, bits of parchment, and even pieces of ancient tools. Despite all this effort, no one has ever conclusively discovered what, if anything, lies at the bottom. Some skeptics argue that the money pit is simply a natural sinkhole or an elaborate hoax, but the complexity of the engineering and the persistence of the mystery keep the legend alive. To this day, Oak Island continues to attract new generations of explorers, each hoping to be the one to finally solve the riddle and uncover the truth behind one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. From the ancient pyramids that defy our understanding of engineering, to the lost biblical locations, the indecipherable Voynich manuscript, the cosmic enigma of the Wow signal, the silent sentinels of Easter Island, and the bottomless intrigue of Oak Island, these mysteries remind us how much we still have to learn about our world and ourselves. Despite centuries of research, exploration, and technological advances, some questions remain stubbornly unanswered. Perhaps that's what makes these mysteries so captivating. They challenge us to imagine, to investigate, and to never stop searching for the truth. Each unsolved puzzle is an invitation to wonder, to dream, and to keep pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Which of these mysteries fascinates you the most? Do you have a theory or know of another unsolved enigma that should be on this list? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your ideas and keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to subscribe for more videos exploring the world's greatest mysteries. Until next time, stay curious.